Hello, friends. Welcome to English with a Freen. We have prepared Band-9 answers for the recent speaking test on January 2023. Remember that all the answers are a little bit longer because they contain more information and ideas. Don't be afraid, listen and develop your imagination. Oh, please subscribe to the channel for more content. Now listen and learn. Good morning, and welcome to the speaking portion of the IELTS exam. My name is Christian. I will be your examiner for this part of the test. It has 3 parts. I will give instructions for each of the part. I am recording this test for marking purposes.
All right.
This is candidate number 930667, and the time is 11 o'clock. We are doing the exam in Dhaka, Bangladesh. And before we continue, can you please just show me your identification?
Here is my passport which I used to register for the exam, and you can take a look.
Great. And what is your full name?
My name is Afreen, and my family name is Yasmin. You can call me Afreen.
Okay, Afreen. For part 1, I will ask you a couple of questions to get to know you better, and a couple of questions on a general topic.
All right.
Do you work or study?
I actually do both at this moment. I work for a financial institution as a financial strategist. And I also study IELTS and also GRE for my higher studies.
Well, great. Where are you from?
I was born and raised in Chittagong. However, I have been living in Dhaka, which is the capital city of Bangladesh, for 3.5 years now.
Is summer your favorite time of year? Why? Why not?
Of course, yes. My favorite season of the year is summer because of the warm weather, the school vacation, and the endless fun. Other reasons are that summer is bright, lovely, and delightful. Moreover, it provides a perfect atmosphere to do outdoor activities.
What do you do in summer when the weather's very hot? Why?
Well, it depends on how much free time I have in summer. Most of the time, I go for a kayaking or take a surfing or paddle boarding lesson. I also love swimming and sunbathing at that time.
Do you go on holiday every summer? Why? Why not?
Well, it is quite difficult for me to go on holiday outside of my country every summer because of the cost of traveling. However, every summer vacation, I try to go on a trip to Bangladesh. Sometimes I travel to broaden my horizons, admire the beauty of nature, and plunge myself into the picturesque landscape of other regions in my country.
Did you enjoy the summer holidays when you were at school? Why? Why not?
I would say yes. I believe that I enjoyed the summer holiday during my childhood much better than these days. There may have many reasons behind this. For example, we did not have that much responsibility to the family. For this, we could give our full concentration on our holidays. At that time, the school organized picnics for the students to visit the interesting things in the museum and other places for fun as well as a part of their education. I remember that I felt very happy when I could go on a picnic with my friends. Everywhere I went, I felt fascinated with the sculptures, with objects from the wars.
Okay, Afreen, at this stage of the test, I will give you a card with a topic. You will have to talk about the topic for 1 to 2 minutes. Don't worry if I stop you. You have 1 minute to think about what you are going to say. You can make some notes to help you if you wish. Here is the paper and pencil. Your 1-minute preparation starts now. Describe some technology that you decided to stop using. You should say when and where you got this technology, why you started using this technology, why you decided to stop using it, and explain how you feel about the decision you made. Your 1 minute's preparation is up. Would you start speaking now?
Technology has made a very powerful impact on our lives in many ways, and so far technological advancement has made our life easier than ever. I remember, when I completed my undergraduation, my brother gifted me a MacBook Air which was manufactured by Apple Inc. It had an amazing configuration and it supports most of the latest software. For me, it was a precious gift. This technology is very useful to keep in touch with friends and relatives. I installed some apps like Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, and opened accounts. This device allowed me to watch some of my favorite films and documentaries during my spare time, receive or send emails, and browse social media websites on the go. Initially, I used social media websites to follow my friends and relatives only. But after using them for 2 months, I started following actors, food bloggers, and other influencers. I started spending most of my time on that platforms. I nearly stopped going outside to meet my friends and playing some outdoor games. I just started living virtual life. However, I never realized that I was getting addicted to it until my final examination came. One day when I was studying, I observed that I was checking my phone every 5 minutes, and I was not able to concentrate properly on my studies. Then I decided not to use this technology, and instantly uninstalled all the applications. To be honest, it was really difficult for me. But I told myself that I had had enough of this thing, and it was high time to stop using it. I knew it was a necessary step because my studies were affected by it. From the following week, I realized that I could fully concentrate on my studies. Besides, I also felt that I would finally be able to save some money because I was spending too much money using the internet on that technology. I'm glad I made that decision at the right time.
What kinds of computer games do people play in your country?
There are a variety of sophisticated computer games that young people play in my country. I think that the particular types of games, which involve shooting and battle, are popular, especially among youngsters. If we look at the recent trends, a substantial number of online games like PUBG, Minecraft, Apex Legends, Fortnite, Call of Duty Mobile, Counter-Strike, and League of Legends are available on different platforms. And these games are also played nowadays by young people in my country. Besides, university students, as far as I know, love to play sports, strategy, and simulation games in recent years.
Why do people enjoy playing video games?
Well, sophisticated computer games as well as other types of games are widely played by many people nowadays because they give a certain level of happiness and relaxation by eliminating people's daily stress. Besides, some strategic computer games break our traditional lifestyle and teach the realities, creativities, and how to overcome challenges in our real life. Moreover, many computer games have been incorporated into educational materials, which have some form of education as well as entertainment values.
Do you think all the computer games must have a minimum age for players?
Well, children are indeed wasting most of their free time in front of the computer by playing sophisticated computer games nowadays. Nevertheless, I don't think that all computer games should have age restrictions. After all, not all computer games are violent, nor do they all contain some kind of offensive content that can be harmful to any age group. Besides, some games are very interesting and can have educational value. I think that, as an after-school activity, children can play computer games which do not have any detrimental effect to their studies. But parents should limit their screen time on the computer for them so that they don't get addicted to computer games, otherwise they may create an unhealthy lifestyle.
Okay, Efreen. Now, let's talk about city. Do you think it is better to visit cities alone or in a group with friends?
In my opinion, traveling is the best way to discover new things, different ways of life, to meet different people and enjoy picturesque places. If I had a chance to go somewhere, I would choose to travel with a group of friends because it is much more fun and enjoyable. Besides, traveling with friends is a good way to make friendships stronger and become more powerful. It's also good for learning more about our friends and sharing experiences together. On the other hand, traveling alone can often be risky, and we cannot immediately reach out for help, especially if we travel to a foreign country, whereas group travel offers us safety and immediate help.
Why have cities increased in size in recent years?
Well, it's a difficult question. Let me think about it. It seems to me that the growth mostly is due to natural increases that are births to people already living in cities, as well as the continued migration of people from rural to urban areas in search of new opportunities. Another reason for the growth of cities is the Industrial Revolution, which contributes to the rise of factories, creating a demand for workers in urban areas.
What are the challenges created by ever-growing cities?
Poor air and water quality, insufficient water availability, waste disposal problems, and high energy consumption are exacerbated by the increasing population density and demands of urban environments. Besides, some other major issues and problems such as fiscal difficulties, crowding, housing, traffic, pollution, public education, and crime have increased in ever-growing cities. The last but not the least issue is the extremely poor capacity of urban local bodies in terms of their institutional setting, professionalism, and citizen networking.
In what ways do you think cities of the future will be different to cities today?
In my opinion, cities will have more job opportunities and amenities than ever. In the future, cities may see flying vehicles, mega bridges, super-connected street experiences, and underground spaces. Those futuristic cities will be powered by big data, the Internet of Things, and artificial intelligence, so they may live, breathe, and even think with us. Other aspects of the futuristic city will be that it will include more sustainable development. Technology will also be used to create a new quality of life in well-planned developments that don't lose the human touch. Moreover, cities will have all sorts of advantages for their citizens.
Thank you. This is the end of your speaking test.
Thank you very much.
Follow these tips to get a good Band-9 IELTS speaking test. 1. When you talk, you should only look at your notes briefly. Don't read directly from your notes. 2. Don't be afraid to disagree with the opinions the examiner expresses. 3. It is important to have your own opinion to current issues. There is no problem if you provide any false information. 4. If you run out of ideas after 1 minute, give yourself a fresh start by looking at the task in the booklet again. 5. It's important to listen carefully to the examiner's questions so that you can answer in the correct tense. 6. When you answer yes, no questions, please answer the questions first and then give reasons for your answer. Don't simply answer yes or no. 7. Make good eye contact with the examiner from the moment you enter the room and answer in a polite and friendly way. Your body language plays an important role in communication. 8. Make sure that you arrive 45 minutes before your test so that you are not hurrying and have time to relax. If possible, please visit the test center before the day of your test so that you are familiar with where you need to go. The speaking test is a natural conversation. If you try to give a prepared speech, the examiner will interrupt you and ask you a different question. So try to be natural all the time.
Thank you for watching the video. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel.